This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing and Solar. Started my digital inspection at 929 Broadview Street out here in Spring Valley. Whenever we start our inspections, we do like to start underneath the eave of the house. So your eave is going to consist of your fascia board, you have your rafter tails, and then you'll have your starter board. And the reason why we like to start underneath the eave is that it gives us a really good idea about what kind of wood repair we can expect on a project. Wood repair is always an unknown. So when we do an initial walkthrough, we look for areas where there's going to be obvious replacement, stuff like this, right? So you can see water just been flowing through this portion of the roof for quite some time. So we now know that there's definitely going to be a decent amount of wood repair on this project, and I will go over that with the homeowner. We have an older 3-tab shingle roof that we have here. You can see how loose everything is. So just pull this up, you can see the exposed underlayment. You can also see just how loose this product is. So whenever it rains, that wind flaps this shingle up, water gets underneath it and ends up penetrating the home. I'll point out a couple other areas. We got 22 solar panels that are on this roof. We do everything in-house, whether it's our solar crews or our roofing crews. So all of our solar crews are licensed solar installers. The majority of the roofs that we do in San Diego already have solar panels on them. So removing and reinstalling these 22 solar panels is part of the majority of our projects. We got a big leak coming from right here. Homeowner was telling me that her electrician opened up that main panel and there was water coming out of it. You can see there's been some repairs that have been done in the past, but obviously those repairs aren't doing it. You can see how saggy that section is as well. So all that wood's completely rotten. We're gonna be redoing all of it. You'll notice the amount of fiberglass that's exposed as well. So on any asphalt shingle roof, when you see exposed fiberglass, that is the telltale sign that the product has gone well past its life expectancy. So essentially what's happening right now is the oils on this asphalt shingle have started to deplete, right? They've started to evaporate. And as those oils evaporate, the granules on the asphalt shingle start to deplete. They roll off every time it rains, and that's when that fiberglass becomes exposed. You can see how shiny this roof is. Once it gets to that point, the waterproofing is greatly compromised on this product. Looks like this roof might have been redone, she says, maybe about 16 years ago. Not really sure. We're going to be replacing this section as well. You can also see that over here on the flat section, this torch down material, we got some ponding going on right here, but you can see just how loose everything is. This stuff is starting to come apart right now. You can see obviously if my fingers can lift this up, then water is going to be getting underneath it as well, and that goes on throughout. So what I'm going to propose is that we replace this flat roof with a TPO roofing material. TPO is a fantastic product when it comes to resolving ponding on the roof like that. It's also going to reflect a lot of sunlight off of the structure also. So when they're hanging out underneath this patio, it's going to stay nice and cool for them too. We're going to be replacing these dormer vents with O'Hagan vents. So we got a couple dormer vents, 1, 2, 3, and then we have this whirlybird. That is acting as the exhaust ventilation for this roof. We're going to be replacing those vents with O'Hagan exhaust vents. Looking for any new roofs. We did that blue roof right down the street a couple months ago, but you can't really see what the vents look like. I'll show the homeowner what the O'Hagan vent looks like. But we're going to be increasing the exhaust ventilation on this roof. We want to make sure that this product stays nice and cool so that it can withstand any of the manufacturer warranties that come along with it. We're an Owens Corning preferred contractor, which means that this roof will come with a 50-year warranty from Owens Corning, and that's going to go along with a lifetime workmanship warranty from us. We also have the opportunity to change these ridge lines into ridge vents as well. I'm going to go over that with a homeowner. Adding ridge vents to a roof, especially one like this, which has nice long ridge lines, is a great way to increase the exhaust ventilation on the property. So I'll go over that with the homeowner. We're going to tear this down to the decking so that we can address any kind of bad wood. Again, that wood repair is the unknown. We're going to replace the felt underlayment with a synthetic underlayment. That's part of that 50-year warranty with Owens Corning. We're going to reseal and reflash all these penetrations also. Make sure those are waterproof and ready to go. Once that's complete, then we come back, add brand new drip edge along the entire perimeter, brand new starter shingle along the entire perimeter, and then the actual roofing shingle, which is an architectural shingle, will then be installed. I'm going to remove this DirecTV satellite dish, whatever the case might be, and I'm going to have them come back and install it on the fascia. Definitely not through the new roof. We don't want any penetrations going onto this roof. Once all that's complete, then we come back, install the solar panels, and this customer will have a roof that they won't have to deal with again for the next 35 plus years. That's it for my inspection.